Always a good thing.
It's always a good time, okay? You're at the Macabre Academy. My name's Nerdy Witch, and I also go by Steffi. It would help if I knew what my name was. All right, who else we got? Roll call, guys.
Brandy, also known as Trash.
And I'm Kevin, so welcome to this.
Welcome to this.
To whatever this is. I'm particularly... Right, the shit show. I'm excited about this week's episode, but I want to make sure Jens are on board. What are we talking about this week?
Well, this is a topic that's actually quite pertinent in both of your lives. We're going after that booty today.
Oh my god, that was great. I love you. Kev, I love you. You're fucking great.
Today we're talking about pirates. So I figured that would be a fun lead-in. You guys seem to enjoy it. This is why I keep them quiet. This is why I keep them to myself before recording. This just works out better.
Oh my god.
Fun too. I'm like completely about this. Okay, yard me hearties, you ready to walk the plank?
Well, in our pre-recording meeting, since I'm sure both of you are going to forget, I'm just going to throw a blanket content warning on all of this today. It's going to get a little gruesome. So if you're set off by sexual violence and gross just things,
nastiness,
skip this one. Go back and listen to the Ruth Bader Ginsburg episode again, and then maybe again, and then maybe a third time, and then maybe a fourth.
Yes.
Actually, I think that's one of our, I love the banter on the divination the most, but I think that's my favorite episode that we've done tackling something serious, the Ruth Gator, the RBG.
Can't speak today.
No. I got the
Look
rum.
at my wine stopper.
That's
it's a little
cute.
skull.
Well, I decided to unleash the Kraken today, so I'm going to get sloppy.
And topical.
Yes. I actually went to the booze store and purposely got a bottle of spiced rum just for this episode.
Captain Morgan also would be appropriate.
I have peach wine.
Nice. I mean, I love me the Kraken. I'm sorry. That's where that shit's at. Okay. So piracy. That shit has been around since ancient times, but it usually is invoking a romanticized period of the early 18th century. It was a time in which almost all important sea trade routes were constantly impacted by the enormous... Yeah, right?
Drink more.
Drink more. Hold on.
Every time Steph fucks up, you have to drink.
Yes, let's play along at home, okay? Let's sure it work. Every time
you should still play along.
Yeah, we should legit make this a drinking game on Twitch and on this, because the Twitch streams have been going really well.
Also have your local ER on standby because you're probably going to end up there.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay,
that is very good. That is very, very good.
What's very good?
I need to stay off social media during the pod.
Hey, great.
Yeah, your Twitter has been on fucking fire today.
When I say I have lived on Twitter today, I don't have screen time set up on my phone to tell me how long I've been on each app. But if I did, Twitter would probably be about 36 hours today.
Listen, my parents still have not responded to my text at 4 a.m. I think they're all still mad at me.
Well, you don't understand. I have alerts for every time Kev tweets. And literally today...
Oh, your poor phone.
It's been 12 tweets an hour today.
Oh my god.
I have been... Oh, it's been a wild ride.
So yeah. Let's put your tweet aside. You can go find Kev on Twitter. It's what, Uncle Kevin or...
It's Notorious DUK.
Okay, that's the handle on the Twitter. Okay, so at this, Brandy, you could have done better.
You could have done better.
If you were going to interrupt me with a burp, it should have been better.
I'm sorry.
Saying, I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disgusting.
You should drink more. Okay, so this
right out of the bottle. I love it.
done. Okay. So early 18th century, they were heavily relying on the ship sea trade. And they were constantly being impacted by all of these notorious sea robbers. And this is called the Golden Age of Piracy. What I did not know.
I thought that was the early 2000s when Napster came out.
LimeWire?
Yeah. I remember that shit. That's internet piracy. That doesn't count.
Oh my God, it so counts.
It does not.
How many computers did we destroy with those viruses?
Enough. Well, okay. What I didn't understand when I started doing the research is that there's a pre-age of pirates where it's a buccaneer age. And those had just begun to disappear in the Caribbean when the Golden Age of Piracy came into being. And these were free sailors and privateers in this particular part of the sea, which is the Caribbean, from the 17th and 18th century. And what happened is they were riding unemployment. And then the piracy grew as a natural evolution. And what was interesting was the lack of government and regulations at this time made it possible to carry on the piracy without fear of punishment. So really, the Golden Age of Piracy describes a period that followed where most of the vessels were in the Caribbean, but also Atlantic coast, west coast of Africa, Indian Ocean, the South, and the South China Sea. And it was all fair game. And so many of these ships were plundered with crews slaughtered in the early 17th century. You get famous pirate legends growing out of that. So that's where you start to hear about people like Blackbeard. But did any of us do Blackbeard? I know what Brandy did.
No, I did not.
I did not.
Great. Another podcast, another time. Long.
Fantastic.
All right.
Write it down. We're going to forget.
Shut
Probably.
up. We'll just listen back to it and we'll remember.
Well, you know what inspired the pirates for me is I was a pirate in 11th or 12th grade. We threw a Halloween party at my mom's house. And it's still one of the most popular Halloween costumes of all time. So I thought this would be great to kick off October with. Also, like in Pittsburgh, like there's like pirate bus tours where y'all dress up like a pirate and bar hop and shit. Like there's
Shut up.
Yeah, there's a bar crawl.
That may have more to do with the baseball team.
No, but they dress up like pirates, not like baseball players.
Can we go on the ghost tour?
Yeah.
It's on the boat. I don't know what boat it is. I think it's the Clipper.
The Great Clipper?
Yeah, that thing. I don't know if it's that one or one of the other ones. But
that's the only ship service in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but there's like the Clipper
fleet.
And then there's different, yeah. Like I don't know if it's the actual Great Clipper or if it's one of the other boats. But
they have a fleet.
Yeah, there's like 10 of them, but like what one is it?
Well, all right. Well,
Tiffany wants to come with us. She can hear me.
No, she's not allowed. No.
Okay, fine. So are we talking about my pirate now?
Yeah, you go first. I wanted to hear your pirate.
Hi, I'm trash and I cannot pronounce names. So sorry, not sorry. Don't come for me. Okay?
I mean, they're going to come for you. It's what they do.
Just if you come for me, please kill me. Do me a favor. Do me a solid.
No, dude, if you fuck up, right, you've got a new house member that can get correction.
Her.
Yeah,
she's my new bestie.
Yeah, let's talk about her for like half a second because
she's literally my best friend. It's fine.
Well, no, she joined House Nevermore, so we owe her a shout out. So you do it.
Oh, fuck, hold on. I have like a whole thing.
Did you forget her name?
No, I have like a whole thing. I have to find it. I'm not going to find it. I love you. That's it. I'm done. I had a whole thing written and now it's gone.
What? I think it's Sophia is her name?
Yes, it's Sophia. And she's going to college and she's a genius. And Kev, you would actually really like her because she's smart. So fuck off.
I don't like anybody. So
you would love her. You would love
say
her.
That. But
You only are friends with me for my back tattoo.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't
why are
even
you
like
friends
me
with
that
me?
much.
Who said we were friends?
Wow.
We just do a
rude.
podcast together.
Kevin, you're gonna make me cry. Stop. I just need friends.
He's so ruthless. He's the pirate of this episode. He's just ruthless.
I just want friends.
Hey, Brady, do your pirate before I flip out.
Before I cry?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if I fuck this up, at least correct me in a nice way. Don't be mean to me. Thanks. Because Kev just made me cry.
You get
And
house
gets
points.
Wait, didn't we win September?
You did. Yeah, she gets to pick a
Fuck
dare for
yeah.
Halloween.
I love you so much. We finally won. Step up your game, Kevin. Step it up.
Nah.
He did win a month.
I
House
don't care.
Veritas did win a month. That's how we did an entire episode on the macabre history of Iron.
Listen, Kevin needs to step up his game.
Nah, I'm good.
Because we're not friends.
She's getting
No, we're
competitive.
best friends.
We're best friends? No. Okay, so anyway, pirates.
Dark.
Gotta get that booty.
Okay, so my lady's name is Zhang Yizhao.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what we're
Just
going with.
commit.
Fuck it. She was known
She's
as
not
the
around to know.
she was known as the female terror of the South China Sea, and was a young prostitute who rose to rule the Eastern world.
Yeah.
So her story starts in Guangzhou, a
Sure.
major port city in South China. Sure.
Why not?
Yeah, totally. So in 1801, a pirate named Zheng Yi came to visit a floating brothel, which like sounds like a good time.
Wait, they have like a floating. I want that.
Right? Like that sounds like a fucking good time. Who wants to go to a normal brothel when I can go to a boat brothel?
What is it? It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean.
Exactly. I saw your little movements.
Mm.
So he came to visit the brothel and asked his favorite girl to marry him, which was Zhenyi Zhao. And being the smartass bitch that she was, she said yes, but only if he gave her an equal share of his loot and treated her as an equal partner.
So there was a prenup.
Basically. But when he died, it didn't matter because fuck women. That hasn't changed.
I mean,
Chinese-
most women do get fucked. That's just
You're not
natural
wrong.
facts of
Not
life.
me, but you're not wrong.
No, yeah,
I'm trying.
Spill that
Still
tea.
trying.
Get that booty, Brandy. Go get it.
Guys, we're getting so off topic. It's fine. So anyway, Chinese pirates at the time were commissioned by the new Vietnamese government, the Tay Son Rebellion, to act as privateers. And business was good, but they didn't have a leader. So like all these gangs were acting separately, and they needed someone to like combine them all into one to get more money.
Mm-hmm.
So the fractured gangs became 6 squadrons: the black, white, green, blue, yellow, and red. And they were all ultimately devoted to the Zhang family.
I mean, it's convenient that they just chose colors. I mean, that simplifies things.
It makes it so much easier. And then in 1804, I don't know what a junk is, but they had 400 junks.
All that junk inside your trunk.
Kevin's got all the butt jokes today, and I can't deal with it.
Baby got back.
I don't know how you have this stuff on the surface where you can just grab it out of thin air.
Like how? Okay, so they had 400 junks and 70,000 men were all combined in the fleet, and they took over the entire Guangdong province.
You said dung.
I said dong. You're right, I did. We're getting nowhere. I'm so sorry. We're a mess.
I'm not sorry. I know what they signed up for.
Unless they're new listeners, and then they didn't.
Abandon ship now.
Okay, ready? We're getting into the good shit.
Okay.
We should just change our tag to abandon all hope ye who enter here.
I'm not opposed.
Same.
Put that on our description for our podcast.
So her husband died.
Oh. Are we sad?
Yeah,
okay, we're ambivalent.
He died in a typhoon in
Sure.
1807. But like this left her widowed, and
Well,
that
speaking
changed.
of, fun fact, men who are married to women live longer, but women who are married to men die sooner.
It's because men suck ass.
Just thought I'd put that in there. I'm trying to make this a factual podcast.
Kevin. Okay, so
Is that any way to talk to your Sherpa?
Brandy, the answer is no.
I'm broken, guys.
Come on, do your pirate. Come on.
Okay, great. So this left Zhang Yi Sao, which her name literally means the widow of Zhang.
No.
Like, you fucking bitches, fuck you. It left her nothing because while she had half of his loot and half of the authority while he was alive, when he died, she got nothing. And so while most widows would have retired, she was like, fuck that shit. So she refused to let a lesser man take command. And she did the only logical thing and married his second in command. That was her stepson.
Gross.
I mean, he was adopted. Still gross.
Well, you know what? I'm not here to kink shame.
I was gonna say like stepmother porn is like the most searched thing on Pornhub.
Yeah, you're
It's
not
disgusting.
wrong. Well, they're not biologically related, so technically it's not incestuous.
Okay.
It's just weird.
Anyway, we're done. So she came up with a code of laws. Are you ready?
Okay.
Because they're my favorite laws because everything ends in death.
Okay.
So if you disobeyed an order, it led to decapitation, and then your body would be thrown into the ocean.
What do they do with the head?
I mean, it would be thrown in there too, but like later. Like the body would get thrown, and then they would hold the head and like swing it around and then throw the head. Just like, I got it. Done. So then, if
That's
you
one way to
gave
get ahead.
Or you could give head to another person. Nothing. It's just nothing.
I am so done, guys.
Come on.
Okay. So if you gave commands without commander status, or you stole from the fleet's treasury, or you robbed villages that supplied the pirates, you also got decapitated and thrown in the sea. Deserting or being absent without like permission of a leave would result in the pirate being paraded through the squadrons with their ears cut off.
They pull a Van Gogh.
Mm-hmm.
Or did Van Gogh get the idea from them?
So
This podcast goes any longer, I'm gonna cut my own fucking ear off.
I'm so done with you
Next.
tonight.
Yeah,
I'm
wait.
so done with you tonight. So listen, this is where it gets kind of fucked. Ready?
Isn't this where you have trigger warning really big
I
in your notes?
do actually, but Kevin already gave us like.
No,
blanket
let's do
one.
another one. Hey.
Okay, hey guys, this is sexual shit. Turn away if you don't want to deal with it, or just
Okay.
fast forward like 10 minutes. So listen, sexual misconduct, so rape that was unpermitted by a commander resulted in decapitation.
But you
like,
could rape with permission?
yeah, if I told you it was okay to rape her, you could rape her.
Which head did they cut off?
It's a valid question.
It is a very valid question. I can't deal with you. Okay, ready? If you had consensual sex on duty, both you bitches would die. So like no one's getting out of that alive. And like this is where I'm safe, so like don't worry. Captured women deemed to be unattractive would be released without harm.
Oh, you're
So I'm
free.
safe. Right.
You're free to go.
100%.
Bye. Have a good day.
But the attractive ones could be divided between crews as loot or purchased as wives. Bitch, what? I don't want to be pretty. So then, if a pirate earned or bought a wife, they were required to be faithful to her, or they would be decapitated and thrown in the sea.
Very stiff penal system she has there.
Just cut your head off, go in the sea.
I mean, at least it's consistent. The
Exactly.
expectations are clear. Don't fuck up or you're getting
Or you're
decapitated.
So then, in her retirement, she earned a life of luxury in a place of high society, settled down in her hometown that I cannot pronounce, and I'm not going to do it again.
We have
And
a what?
And she owned a brothel and a gambling hall. She became a mother and a grandmother and died at age 69.
Giggity.
That's all. I was waiting for the comments.
Did I tell you about work where I had to explain 69ing to someone?
Who?
So a certain blonde Viking-esque man was making fun of a slender guy who also drives a forklift and doesn't speak a lot of English.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he was teasing him because he didn't know what 69 meant. And I was on my way back to the trash compactor with my garbage from the bakery, and he looks at me and he starts making fun. You know, da-da-da doesn't know what 69 is. And I was like, do you need me to explain it to you? And he's like, no. Well, yeah, I'm curious. Because they were teasing him so bad. I was like, if you want me, I'll tell you. And he's like, yeah, tell me. And I was like, this is a position in which one party lays on their back, sucks dick, and then the other person lays the opposite way, so the recipient of said dick sucking can also lick said pussy above.
That is very heteronormative of you. You need to check yourself.
Wait, how did he react? Because I'm picturing that in my head.
Because he went, oh, okay, I know what that is.
Oh, okay.
He just didn't know the American term for it, and he said, thanks. And we all got a good laugh, and that was the end of it. Because I don't know what they call that in his culture, like where he comes from, but he knew exactly.
He comes from America.
No. But
No. He was born in America.
But the culture of the family around him still speaks another language.
He speaks really good English. He just fakes it.
Are you serious? Then how does he not know what 69 is? Because he was really pissed.
He plays stupid because it gets him attention. I've spent a lot of time with this person, and I do not like him for this reason.
Yeah, well, they just couldn't believe I looked at him deadpan and explained what 69ing was.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's too heteronormative. I should have just said genitals.
Yeah,
drink, everybody. There we go. Okay, Kev, what pirate you got?
I just got called got called a disgusting person on Facebook, and I'm like, I've never claimed to be anything but. So,
I mean, listen. Wait, so listen, I have to tell you a story.
Pirates.
Okay, great. Pokemon Go. So listen, Tiffany had me download Pokemon Go, and it made me come up with a name. Well, Dumpster Fire was taken. Trash Goblin was taken. So my name is Dumpster Bitch.
I'm surprised they let that one in.
It's spelled with an X instead of like actually spelling out bitch.
Nice. I need your friend code later.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not very good at it, but okay. Okay, Kev, pirate, go.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of an argument.
Oh, fuck you.
All right. My famous pirate for the night is plundering champion Bartholomew Roberts.
I know who that is.
Do you now?
Keep going, but I know who that is.
He's also known as Black Bart. So he was the most successful pirate the world has ever known. The rumor is that he's plundered around 400 ships.
I mean, a menial number.
Yeah,
Reality.
I mean, 400. That's like
Nothing.
barely. That's just over one a day for a year. Like,
pretty much, yeah.
Really expected better. I mean, he only had sails and wind to traverse the ocean, but really, you got to step your game up. The main reason he lasted so long and had so much success was he was both a fearless leader that terrorized every ship he encountered throughout the Caribbean, and his boldness, which you got to give him to that. What was that buzzing I just heard? Is that me? Anyway.
I mean, I inhaled, but I don't think I'm a bumblebee.
No, it was.
Anyway. He encountered many superior warships, which most pirates would have avoided, and he got them. So, good on him. He was also quite violent, like many other pirates. He did not choose piracy by himself. He was described as a tall and attractive man who loved expensive clothes and jewelry. I mean, same, except for the tall and attractive part.
Kevin, how many times do I have to tell you that you're cute? Stop.
I mean, I
don't
second.
believe you. You guys just want me to keep doing the podcast because otherwise it's on YouTube, so I don't believe you.
Listen, I think you're cute, and we can fight about this.
Yeah, if you weren't married, I would have tapped that shit.
Oh.
I would have been all over it.
Probably same.
So my wife's not listening to this podcast.
We're trying to be respectful because I love her so much, but I'm
sorry. Please don't murder me. You know what? No, you can murder me. I'll give you my address later. Just come kill me, okay? Okay, thanks.
Booty call / murder? I'm in. Anyway.
We can get a good snuff film out of that.
There you go.
Right to OnlyFans. He was often seen dressed in a gorgeous crimson waistcoat and an expensive hat which had a unique red feather in it. Even in battles, he was well dressed. On his chests, why does my note say chests? Chest was a heavy golden chain with a diamond cross hanging to it.
Of course, you picked the most pirate with the most swagger.
Gotta get that swag.
Yeah, he's the schmanciest looking pirate out of the bunch.
# swag life. He was born in South Wales, and his real name was John Roberts. Oh, hi, Sherlock. How are you, buddy? Gotta stop and pet the cat.
Cat break. Hold on.
Yep, cat break. Also, I gotta catch up on my notes. While serving on a British slayer, the Princess, as a third mate, he was enslaved by a pirate, Howell Davis, captured that ship near the Ghana coast. The pirates then forced Roberts to join their crew, but soon realized that the trade was an ideal opportunity for him. Gotta love that.
I mean,
he sounds a new career.
This is convenient for me, so I'm gonna let it happen.
Yeah, it's like, this sucks. Oh wait, I'm actually pretty good at this. So, oh hey buddy.
Ow, fuck.
Screw all these notes. These aren't any good.
We're such professionals, let me tell you.
Oh,
listen, we try.
I didn't try very hard. It's been a rough week. In 1719, Davis and some of the pirates were killed in an ambush. The crew then elected Roberts as their new captain, despite the short period he spent with them. He then changed his name to Bartholomew Roberts, which is just a terrible first name. Come on, dude. You gotta get better than that.
Actually, I'm going to interject for like half a second. What I found very interesting about the pirate life, it was incredibly democratic. Because to be a captain, you had to like unanimously support said person or mutiny was afoot.
Yo ho ho, it's a pirate's life for me.
Yeah, you don't just like oh, I'm the captain and now I don't want to be the captain anymore, so I'm going to appoint the other one. Well, if you appoint another one and they don't like you, they mutiny and then they pick another new one. Like you have to, I hate to explain, I'm not explaining this very well, but the crew has to unanimously choose to follow said pirate.
So what you're saying is we should bring that back and maybe mutiny against someone that we all know and I don't like?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So after being elected captain, the
See,
pirates
elected.
then decided to avenge the death of their former captain by destroying the harbor.
Perfect. That's reasonable.
They then sailed towards the coast of Brazil, where they plundered many warships, and large amounts of goods were taken from the Portuguese. So he then went after the American colonies. First, he sailed into the harbor in New England and plundered the ships there. Then he went to Newfoundland, was demolished, and he burned over 20 captured ships. And picked up a new, I think that's just me peeking. I keep getting a buzz in my ear. He then picked up a new flagship, which had 26 cannons in it, which is
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know how many
A
the
lot
other
of
one had,
cannons.
but it was less than 26. Oh, this is a small amount by the time we get done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So that was his new flagship. It was a French ship, and he named it the Royal Fortune, which is the name he used for all of his flagships throughout his career. He seemed to be a calm person. However, on the contrary, he was a cold-blooded pirate who didn't hesitate to do some cruel shit. Once he captured a slave ship with 80 slaves on board, he burned that ship and all the slaves in it because he couldn't be bothered to unshackle them.
Oh,
Fuck. That's like
That's
the worst
harsh,
way to
bro.
go.
yeah.
He's like, this is too much time and effort. Just burn the whole goddamn thing down.
Me.
Same. He started to assemble a fleet around him as his reputation grew. In the summer of 1720,
Everybody drink.
yes,
Okay, proceed.
Okay, cool.
yes.
Oh, fuck. That like went up my nose. Oh, God. It's fine. Just keep going. I'm going to die. We're ignoring all of my problems right now. Why? Oh, God. That was awful. Oh, God. We're good. We're going away.
In the summer of 1720, he continued to sail along the American coastline, and even more ships were captured until they reached the Caribbean. Once the fleet arrived in the West Indies, he then raided 15 French and English ships. His biggest prize was a Dutch warship that had 42 cannons. He then attempted to sail to Africa, but failed because of the poor winds. They were forced to go back to the Caribbean, but we still blessed the rains down in Africa.
Wait a second. So 40 cannons is not enough.
42 cannons.
No, I know, but it's progressing, right? So like, okay, 40 is not clearly enough. But 42, we're starting to get there, but we need more fucking cannons, is what it sounds like.
Always, from what I understand, you always need more cannon.
Okay.
There was more
A lot of
plundering of
cannons.
there was of course more plundering, because why wouldn't there be?
They're pirates. That's what they do.
That's what they do. That's why they're here.
Yes. Somebody was sent after them. They took his ship
Me.
and they hanged him. The guy who was sent after the pirates, he got hanged because he was our pirates' arch enemy.
Wait, I'm the guy.
So not only did you fail, you got hung.
Me.
Soon after, another flagship was added to the fleet. This was a French warship equipped with 52 guns.
Oh, there we go. We're starting to get up there now.
Yes, he's properly armed at this point. 52 guns should have you out. You know,
I thought we need more guns, though. It feels like
you always need more guns.
yeah,
Always
it just
need
seems
more
like
guns.
a little shy.
In 1721, they finally finished their postponed trip to Africa, where they plundered Nigeria and Liberia.
Hmm. Isn't that where like blood diamonds come out of and shit? Or am I remembering that not right?
It's the right part of the world.
Okay.
And he took yet another flagship, the Onslow, which he, of course, renamed, which I don't have a gun count on that one. I'm very sad.
Oh, I'm disappointed in you.
I couldn't find it anywhere.
Well, look harder next time.
I will.
Yeah,
And
Kev, what the fuck?
in February of 1722, the British had enough of this shit, and they sent Captain Schlonger. Yep.
Schlong.
Drink.
Good old Captain Schlonger Oglow.
We're drinking.
His mission was to keep that thought.
Put a pin in it. Just.
He was sent to find and capture Roberts. His warship, the Swallow. I told you, just put a pin in that. We'll be back to it in a minute.
That was a perfect moment.
Oh my god.
These podcasts just turned into me cackling.
I'm not sorry.
So they chased Roberts around the Caribbean and finally caught up with the Royal Fortune and attacked it. Pirates were anchored off Cape Lopez, where they were celebrating. Just as the fight started, Roberts was the first to die, hit by a grape shot and died on the spot.
That's just anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know, it really is. The horrified crew then threw his breathless body into the sea, as was his wish. Without their captain, they could not resist much longer and surrendered soon after.
Why do they always end up in the sea?
Because
it's a pirate's life for me.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Following his death, the crew was captured and they were taken to stand trial, which was the biggest trial in history. This is also the last great pirate of the Golden Age of Pirates.
Probably should have did that one after mine then. He was the
Why?
greatest. He was the greatest pirate of the Golden Age. My pirate is not that good, but he's ruthless.
I mean, listen, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, my pirate is Edward.
Scissorhands?
Huh?
Scissorhands? I thought you were doing Scissorhands.
No, it was a quote.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yes,
The
that's
best
what it is
movie
now.
ever.
Okay, well, he went by Ned, but it was
What a shitty
Edward,
name.
drink.
Edward Lowe. He was born approximately 1690 and lived to 1724. He was even described by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle as savage and desperate.
As what?
As savage and desperate.
That's not what you said.
Brandy.
Hi. Oh, fuck, damn it. I am pretty desperate. I'm not going to lie to you.
Savage and desperate.
I mean, how desperate do I have to be texting my ex?
Your ex is hot. You have my
My
faith.
ex is really hot,
Yeah,
and I
you have
don't
my-
feel bad.
You shouldn't. But Edward was also a man of amazing and grotesque brutality.
We love that for him.
Huh?
We love that for him.
Right? All right. So the New York Times even commented on him, calling him a torturer whose methods would have done credit to the ingenuity of the Spanish Inquisition in its darkest days. The Inquisition. What
a show.
I wasn't going to let that one pass me by. It had to happen.
I don't know what that is.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Like
Christ.
what you just sang. What did you just say?
Oh, Brandy.
Hi, I'm trash and a child. Wait, you want to know what I watched tonight? I watched Hocus Pocus.
You know what you need to watch is Mel
Hocus
Brooks'
Pocus?
History of the World Part 1. I'm
Hey,
going to
Steph.
literally murder you.
Hocus Pocus.
You have 31 days to watch that, but you have to watch.
It's officially Halloween.
Steph, nothing is working. Send in the nuns.
No, not the nuns.
Yes. We should do that on a watch party for the
Yes.
podcast.
100%.
Well, Tara, okay. We're going to redo.
Mackie Wheatus.
Well, yes. Listen, we're going to
Rolling
redo.
Papyrus.
Kev, I know you're excited, but hang in there.
Kevin, calm your titties, okay?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna need you to calm them.
100%.
My jimmies are quite rusty.
We will watch History of the World Part 1 in a watch party. We're going to adjust the tiers on Patreon.
Wait,
So
how fucking long is this?
I hit 2 bullets of my notes.
No, I mean this thing that we're watching.
History of the world? Let me look
They're
at it.
like 90 minutes.
What the
Yes.
fuck?
That's an hour and a half.
That's a long time.
Jesus Christ, Brandy. We're redoing the tiers on Patreon. So we're going to start offering a $2 tier for shout outs and behind the scenes. We're going to keep the $5. And then for $10 tier.
It's only a 58 on Rotten Tomatoes. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, really. But then we're going to do a top tier with exclusive access, watch parties, and some other things. So I'm
Did you know it
hoping
made $31 million at the box office?
that's pretty high for a comedy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Considering the
comedy.
budget
I
was
don't
only
have
11
patience.
million.
It's Brandy.
Hi.
It's Mel Brooks. It's
I'm
a comedy.
Really hot.
And it's partially a musical. You're going to enjoy it.
Can I sing?
Yes, that's why we
If
were
you knew-
singing. Everybody knows the
If you knew
songs.
the songs.
Listen, I'll learn the fucking songs.
Kev, you know what we should play on Twitch or something one of these days is the Ethiopian Shin Sham.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yes. Brandy's just looking at us like she has no idea.
Uh-huh.
1 hour, 37 minutes.
Oh, I called it. It's an hour and a half ish. You're fine. You're gonna do it for our Patreons. You're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna get drunk.
That's
I'll
fine.
probably sleep on Steph's couch.
That's fine.
Also fine.
Also fine. My couch is also a day bed.
I know.
The memory foam mattress. You're more
I
than
don't
welcome.
like night beds.
Okay, look.
No one
Pirates.
asked you, Kev. Shut the
I'm
fuck
gonna-
up and go back to your pirates.
She's so mad at you, Kev. She's feisty right now. Drink more
She's
wine.
also drunk.
Listen, I look at my cheeks. They're red. I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Well, get naked. That's what you normally do. You're actually wearing more clothes for this podcast than you have the entire time we've
I
recorded
have
it.
real pants on.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm wondering what the hell's going on. You're actually wearing clothes for this.
Hi. I've been watching Hocus Pocus and feeling like a child all night.
Okay. Oh, I lied. We only got 1 bullet in my notes. All right.
Motherfuckers. We got
We
to
hit bullet
name
two.
and that's it. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So Ed,
Inquisition.
what a show.
The Inquisition.
Here we
Oh, no,
go.
wait, I lied. I watched Twilight tonight, too.
You
Fuck
are
off.
trash.
You can fuck the fuck off.
Wait, no. I made it halfway through, and then I was like, oh, my God, why am I watching this? And then I was like, I don't know. Let's watch Hocus Pocus again.
So Ed was English in origin, and he was born poor as fuck in Westminster, London. And he
And
was
why don't you
Abbey.
drink with us?
Somebody's got to steer this boat.
I
our
can
DD.
steer it.
He's our designated driver. No.
I'm a really good driver.
No.
You're not wrong.
No. Shut the hell up. Okay. So Ned was a wild child who liked to fight, and he was illiterate. And this boy was a different kind of soul because he was stronger and quicker than the other children.
Me.
Yeah, he was a robber savant. And he hallmarked his childhood with cruelty. His childhood. Like, he's a sociopath, like, straight up. He would covet shit that the other kids were, like, eating, like, apples or what they were playing with. I see you dancing. And often he would confiscate it.
Me.
Well, if they attempted to hide said thing that he wanted, then he would subject them to torture to confess where they put it. He tortured other children, and he terrorized all these kids in his part of London.
I love this child.
Also, as a child, he played poker with a footman near the House of Commons.
I can't play poker.
Kev, we need to fix this.
Perfect. Strip
Kev,
poker.
you don't have patience to teach me poker.
Yes, we do. It's fine. Especially
I don't
if
think
it's
you
strip poker.
understand. Listen, I don't wear underwear or bras. So, like, you got two things and then I'm naked. What are you going to get from that?
We win. This is for OnlyFans. We'll win. It's fine.
Guys, wait, no, seriously. Like, are we doing an OnlyFans? Because I'm in.
All right.
Like,
so
I need some money.
Well, if enough people are interested,
Let me know.
Well, I'm thinking of doing an OnlyFans on a pay-per-view basis. So it'd be like a one-off thing where
Well, for Brandy, it's 2 off.
Yeah. So if we do OnlyFans, if we do it, it's going to be
I'll
like
do
a
it.
one-time event, and you have to pay to see it and be a part of it, and then it won't happen again until we do another one. And that's
This took a hard left.
No, I'm serious. If the
I'll show
demand
you my
I'm just saying this whole segment of the podcast just took a hard left.
I want to do the OnlyFans. You guys suggested it, and I actually looked into it. So
Wait, look, I'm down. Are we
I'm
wearing
just saying.
cute lingerie or are we just naked? Because, like, either way, I'm down.
That's
My mom doesn't have to
excited.
know.
Brandy, cool your jets. I'm only 3 bullet points into like 37.
I drank way too much, way too fast. I'm sorry. Just keep talking. I'll ignore you.
Good. There you go. So apparently Ed's whole family would rob and swindle. His 7-year-old brother would walk the streets disguised as a porter holding this basket on his head. Okay. And as he would cheese it through like the busiest streets in London, he would snatch hats and wigs, throw them in the basket, and then disappear into the crowd because it was so busy. And nobody would suspect small child with basket stole said hat. I mean, children
Smart child.
Right. He knew that children were unassuming. And so this venture was very lucrative. But, you know, just swindling wasn't enough.
No, it never is.
No. So Ed
Drink.
Ed progressed into burglary until he got bored and then
Me.
ship to the New World around 1710-ish. And he settled on Boston for a little while. And Boston.
Can we go to Boston for real?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No Boston. Okay.
Kev, will you go to Boston with me?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Nobody likes
Actually,
Boston.
with you, yes.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
go.
Wait, Sal
have
Maiden,
to
will
stay
you go to
some-
Boston with me?
We have to stay somewhere else, but we can drive in for the day because I'm not listening to that accent all the goddamn time.
That's
There you go.
fine. That's fine. Wait, why won't you go to Boston? What's wrong with Boston?
Brandy, shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we're going to talk about this later.
All right. So Ed decides to do some honest work and becomes a rigger. But like Brandy, he's unable to commit to an occupation long term.
You're not wrong. Every 2 years, I'm gone.
He actually got married, though, to Eliza Marble on August 12th of 1714.
So he's better than me.
Yeah, he already got
Is what
married.
you're saying?
Yeah, done.
Also,
wait.
Brandy, you need to follow Kellyanne Conway's daughter on TikTok and report back to me.
Is she
Because-
hot?
I don't know. Maybe.
I got you.
I don't know.
I mean, her face is pretty. Why am I following
But she
her on
could be
TikTok?
mascot.
I'm mascot.
Because
Like, my
she,
chin is nasty.
because she reported that her mom had COVID 40 minutes before her mom did, and I love that.
Oh, I love her. I'm
I
so
do
proud
love
of
shit.
her.
Apparently, she's like decent, and her mom and her dad are complete pieces of shit.
Oh, you mean me? Because my parents are trash.
Guys, this is a long episode.
I'm sorry.
Get it
You
I'm
together.
had
not
me.
sorry.
I'm together. Now you're not though.
All right. So
I'm going back.
Ed and Eliza had a son, but he died from unnamed causes. They got pregnant again with a daughter named Elizabeth. She was born in the winter of 1719, but his wife would die in giving birth to her, and he couldn't take it. So he left his daughter behind, which was one of the biggest regrets of his life, and went on to a pirate career. Now, because
Gotta
of
get
this,
that booty.
yep.
He
But
wants the booty.
when he would
Or give it to you.
look, you had to manhandle people into your pirate ship, okay? But he would refuse to force married men to sign a contract into piracy. And if there was a woman in their possession for whatever reason, he would make sure that they found their way safely to ports. So where there's no rapitude happening.
Damn, no rape?
No rape. It compensates later. But
He seems like a good person.
no. Tell me after if he's a good person, okay?
He's not, but like he didn't rape, so like good on you.
No, wait. Okay. So he did have a knack for picking desperate sailors willing to join him.
Me.
So in 1722, he joined a group of men who were grabbing a load of logs to sell in the States. So it was an honest endeavor.
Gotta
But
get that wood.
yeah, really. But he was famished and the rations were small. So he tried to grab a snack, but they're like, dude, you can have rum and that's it. But he wanted something more substantial.
Goals.
Yeah. So in anger, he grabbed a loaded gun and fired on the captain. Unfortunately, he missed, though, and killed another man in the process because that guy caught a bullet in his throat. So it was an accidental
Dude
murder.
was just hungry.
Yeah. I mean, you do stupid things when you're hungry. Like, I get it. I get very hangry.
I don't.
Right. So this was a failed mutiny, but Lowe and his friends were forced to leave the boat anyway because he tried to fire on the captain. And a
Dumb.
day,
He just given him some bread. This whole thing could have been avoided.
that's
right,
what I'm
like
saying.
just give him some food. Fuck.
Maybe he wouldn't have been a ruthless pirate if he just had a snack. Like, get that man a
Some
Snickers.
people just need snacks.
Gotta get them snacks.
So, okay.
Looking
Following the
like a whole
failed-
snack.
Are you getting a little snack, Kev? Because you just got on your Twitter or something.
I'm a
Actually, I'm
snack.
looking at shoes.
Wait, no, guys, wait. Can I tell you the meme I saw?
No.
Okay, fine.
No memes.
I'll find it again and send it to. I think I sent it to Jake.
Just put it in
I'm
the
a
group
bad
chat.
person.
That's what
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
just
no,
text-
take that name
just
out.
text it to me.
Hi. Shh.
Brandy.
Hi.
No.
I'm not a snack. I'm a candle because I'll burn your house down if you.
Brandy. You need to get your shit together. You need a snack. You
This
need
feels
something
like,
to absorb the alcohol.
This feels like the debate on Tuesday.
Wait, which one am I?
You're the one who won't shut the fuck up, man.
Fuck.
I'm muting myself. Okay,
Okay. So a day after the failed mutiny, Lowe led a 12-man gang, which included another famous pirate, Francis Farthington Springs, who went to become a big pirate in his own right or whatevs. But they decided to take over a small sloop off the coast of Rhode Island. Now, sloop is some fancy name for a ship without guns, I think, at this point.
wait. It also means slut.
Cool. So killing one man during the theft, Lowe and his crew turned pirate, determined, air quote, to go in her, make a black flag, and declare war against all the world on that ship.
I
Now,
like it. It's got moxie.
Moxie. So fast acquiring a taste for cruelty, Lowe taught Spriggs a torture technique. Okay. And it involved tying a victim's hands with rope between their fingers and then setting it on fire and burning the flesh down to their bones.
Nice.
Yeah. Good
Love it.
time. So there was a popular shipping route between Boston and New York, and it was prime pickings for the new pirate. No, Brandy, don't. She's like, I'm still on mute. So it wasn't a huge leap from a boy thief to become a man pirate, okay? And he had a crew of 12 sturdy men and even devised his own black flag from the materials on board. And it's pretty notorious because it's just got like this little red skeleton dude just like hanging out in the middle. It's not like a Jolly Roger or whatever. All right. His ships suck though because logging ships don't have cannons. None. I see your face, Kev. What?
Nothing. Continue.
No, I want to know.
No.
Your lips pursed like you were going to say something and then rejected the idea altogether.
Continue.
Okay. Fine. Ed then heads to a pirate resort in the West Indies. It's kind of like a haven for pirates. Brandy's turned off her camera and her mic. This is bad.
You told me not to talk.
Unless it's topical.
It's not topical ever. I am trash. I'm really drunk. I'm still trying to talk someone to come over to fuck me tonight. It's not gonna happen. I just want to be cuddled.
Oh,
okay, I'm going away again. Bye.
She unmuted herself again. This is bad. Why did I think we could get through an episode on pirates?
It's not my fault to be around here with some booty. Oh, hi, Sherlock.
Okay. Pirate
I think
resort.
Brandy's about to throw up.
I mean, she did drink a lot. It's okay. And then she drank more. So he sails into this port in West Indies, and this guy named George Lowther, who was another famous pirate, was like, dude, I dig your flag. And he's like, oh, really? I made it myself. So he's like, why don't you become a lieutenant on my ship? And he goes, okay. So the pair operated in the Grand Caymans for a while, manning 2 vessels well equipped, this time with firearms and shit.
There you go.
Yeah. Originally, they were using a boat called Happy Delivery, which had a 100-ton sloop with only 8 cannons. But
Candles? Drink.
Only candles?
10. No, fuck you. 8 cannons and 10 swivel guns. But apparently, she was destroyed by engines. Then they swapped out for a sloop named the Ranger. Now, Lowe amassed wealth, but as he did this, he got like a big cock complex. Like his ego got really big. And he had to do this shit for himself, right? Because he's lieutenant to somebody else. So after a number of successful raids, Lowther eventually captures a large 6-gun brigantine named Rebecca.
Rebecca?
Rebecca.
Who the fuck names a ship Rebecca?
Listen, don't fuck with a bitch named Rebecca.
Rebecca.
If she goes by Rebecca, you don't fuck with that bitch. She will fuck your day up.
Oh no, guys, here comes Rebecca.
Well, Lowther gave it to Lowe to captain, okay? Ed knew that this was his chance not to serve under anyone again, so he gets like a crew of 44 guys, and they amicably dissolve their partnership. Okay, so he's got a little bit of honor there. So then he finds himself in New England, and he goes, this is cool, I'm going to hang out here, but everybody in New England is like, fuck this guy.
Same.
Yeah, he captures and empties merchant ships from Rhode Island on a regular basis, so what he does is he like captures said ship and then disables it so it's unable to sail back to the port. He wounds the captain apparently so bad that he feels that he won't be able to talk. So they don't explain exactly how they maimed the captain, but he also like roughed up this peaceful crew so that they couldn't give any information. and he leaves them like stranded and hightails it to the open sea. It didn't work
Like you
though.
do.
Well, yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
It was a bad plan though, because the crew manages
always
to row.
is.
Well, they row themselves into Rhode Island and then
Row,
explain the
row, row your
shenanigans.
boat
Gently down the stream.
Oh, guys, come on now.
I'm not sorry. Kevin started it.
So he sails around Cape Cod to Port Rosemary to discover a fleet of 14 merchant ships.
Same.
Well, because it's a harbor, it's easy pickings, okay?
And it's like, what, gangbang? I'm in.
Maybe. Fuck it. Let's go.
Kev, don't encourage her, please.
Listen.
Oh, it's so much fun.
We're barely halfway through my notes, guys.
Okay, go, 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 go.
Okay.
Speed round. Go.
Okay, so all the ships in this harbor are not armed. They are literally
Duh.
they're not able to protect themselves from attack.
Same.
So Lowe decides he's going to raid all the ships. So as they pass him, he hoists up his flag and he tells them, give up your goods or I'm going to slaughter everyone on board. And these sailors were like, cool, it's not mine, just take it because I don't want to die. And he does this in turn to 14 ships and gets all of their booty.
So, like,
That's a
I'd
lot
be
of
a really
booty.
good pirate because I'm okay to die.
Well, not only did Lowe strip the ships of
We
anything,
ignored that.
I am. He stripped them of things that he deemed valuable, but he also kept the fastest ones for his fleet. Yeah, but they're not really armed, okay? He also
They're
started,
fast.
Yeah, but they're fast. And he starts
I can add guns.
Well, hang in there.
Okay, great.
So he also starts torturing the sailors into joining his pirate crew.
Drink.
Okay. Lowe had very quickly amassed the largest fleet of pirate ships in American waters.
Sounds like he's compensating for something.
A little bit.
Little dick.
But, okay, so none of these ships are armed. So he heads back to the West Indies, okay, to try to load these ships up with guns and cannons and shit. But this huge storm takes out most of the fleet and all of the valuable goods on board.
Those poor seamen.
Yeah. Well, they barely escape with their lives. But you know, everyone is sacred. I can't think of the song right now.
Now who's getting us off track?
Not me.
It's in there. It's Monty Python. They sing it.
Listen, I had to watch Mighty Python and I had no patience for it and I was like, I'm done with this. Want to know another story? Fun story time.
No,
Ready?
I have no patience for you right now. Shut your face.
Okay.
Drink more wine.
I'm just going to tell you my story later.
All right. So after the pirates barely escape with their lives, and then they find a huge disabled ship like chilling out in the waters, okay? The crew is starving. They've been stranded for a hot second. So Lowe decides, I'm not going to help you. You guys can just fucking die. And he takes 100 pounds of monies and other valuables, and then he sails away and just leaves them to rot. And then he continues capturing merchant vessels and bestowing the harshest cruelties that he could imagine. And he shows up, like, he shows the meanest drink. So he's the biggest bitch of all the pirates because he only attacks peaceful ships.
Oh, fuck you.
He does not go after ones that are armed and prepared to defend themselves because he's a giant ass pussy.
I love you.
Yeah, just goes after merchant vessels and whatevs. So his notorious episodes of cruelty followed.
A lot of wine.
Yeah. So let me describe to you what he did with these peaceful pirates for like half a second.
Okay. I'm ready.
In one instance, he got so enraged that he slashed off the lips from a Portuguese captain with a cutlass broiled them, and then forced him to eat them while they were still hot.
Ooh, fuck that.
His own.
Those would be
Cool.
chewy. Those would be chewy.
Mhm.
I don't want to eat some. Nope, we're done. Move on. Nasty.
Well, after he murdered the rest of the crew, his own men even described him as a maniac and a brute. This one's my favorite, all right?
Okay, I'm
Let me
ready.
get it all out before you do the things.
I'm
Okay.
going to mute myself.
One story describes Lowe burning a French cook alive, saying he was a greasy fellow and he would fry well. It's my favorite.
Is that it?
Yeah. He's fat.
Oh.
So fat, when it hits a frying pan, sizzles, and you deep fry things in fat. That's how you get French fries and crispy tater tots and shit.
I don't like the way that smells. I love you. Hi. I
That's
love
my
you.
favorite story, and you had to pee all over it.
I muted myself for it. I thought it was going to be better. I didn't pee on it. I shit on it. Get it right.
As long as you clean up after yourself, I'm not here to kink shame.
I am not going to clean up after myself.
Your bottle of wine is almost gone. Like, I'm worried
Hi.
for you.
I am fine. I'm just going to go crawl up the stairs and go. I might just fall asleep on my kitchen table. I'm not going to lie to you.
If you want to fall asleep in the middle of the podcast, I won't fault you for it.
Do you want me to go away?
No, I just want to finish my story.
Bye.
Spin-off podcast. It's just Brandy and I.
Hey guys.
I should
I
just set
drank
up
a lot of wine.
Okay. Another one tells where he killed 53 Spanish captives drink with
He
his
did.
cutlass. Yeah. And the only reason he killed 53 people at once was deliberately to cultivate this ferocious image that he was going for. But
I'm
Lowe
a
is,
badass.
well, he's a psychopath. His history is filled with mutilations, disembowelings, decapitation, drink, and slaughter. As mercilessly as he was with peaceful sailors, he was terrified, like I said, of the ones that could defend themselves. On June 1723, there's this
Drink again?
Yeah, I'm almost out of booze. I drank so much.
Honey, me too. Look at this.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's a bad time.
HSM Greyhound, under the command of Peter Slogard, locked horns with Lowe and his fleet. Now, Lowe's ships were demolished, so he bravely turned his tail and fled with a skeleton crew and over $150,000 in gold.
I want that much gold. How do I get that? Can I marry him? Is he still alive? No, he's not. Never mind. Continue.
Oh my God, Brandy. So the remainder of
sorry.
Ned's crew, including the doctor, were placed on trial, convicted for piracy, and hanged. Also for felony and for robbery. Now, Lowe sailed north before he located a whaling vessel 80 miles out at sea. And he was so pissy that he lost his fight with the Greyhound, he took it out on the ship's captain and tortured him before shooting him through the head. Then he set the whaler's crew adrift with no provisions, intending for them to starve to death. I'm almost done. All right, 3 more bullets.
I love you so much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's not. Don't let her lie.
You let me drink, and I'm so sorry.
I didn't
She's
let
not
you do
sorry.
anything. You just started drinking.
I'm a
There was
grown-ass
no
adult,
permission
and
requested.
I don't know who let me live on my own, and it's not a good idea.
Well, then move in
Don't-
with me. I've got room.
I feel like my drinking problem would just get worse.
Why would it get worse living with me?
Can you teach me how to like whiskey?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You decide what kind of drinker you are. I'm serious. People who drink beer is gross, but then they're like, I like beer. I'm going to keep drinking it.
I don't like beer, but like I want
there's
to
some
try
beers
whiskey,
you would
and I
love.
feel like there's whiskey that you think that I would like, and I'm willing to try it.
You
And,
should try
like,
my peanut butter whiskey from Screwball. It's really sweet.
I would
also-
probably like that.
Yeah, there's a Bird Dog. There, I don't drink many cordial whiskeys. The only other one
Focus.
oh, thank you.
Pirates?
I used to do whiskey and cigar pairings, Kev. You remember.
Oh,
Ooh,
good.
those are cute undies. I'm going to tag you in these. Go ahead, continue. Steph, I love you so much.
So Lowe had bravely turned his
I
tail
can't
and
spell your
fled.
name.
Okay. Now he's hanging out on the coast of North America, and I already read that part. See, Ian's got me.
I'm sorry. I
Don't
love you
put this
so
on me.
much.
I'm the one driving this bus.
Yeah.
Well,
He's our
clearly
medium.
you're not doing a very good job.
Look, so he's hanging out, finds another fishing vessel just to decapitate that ship's master too, and sent the crew ashore. He captured 2 more fishing boats near Rhode Island, and his actions became so savage that his crew refused to carry out any more orders to torture the fishermen. So eventually he winds up hooking up again with Lothar and Spriggs to capture a few ships off the coast of New Guinea, only for the 2 to abandon Lowe with a singular ship because they're like, we're not dealing with this shit. The worst part is nobody knows how he died.
What?
Yeah, nobody knows how this guy died.
You think he drowned?
Well, that's one of the theories. One says that he sailed to Brazil. The other one said his ship sank in a storm with him on it. Another one said that his crew set him adrift without provisions. And then lastly, there was a French ship who supposedly rescued him from said adriftment just to have him hanged in 1724. But there's no way to substantiate that. Done.
I'm out of wine.
Good. Perfect.
That was half a bottle of wine in an hour and a half. I'm fucked.
Yeah, you better have a snack and go to bed.
I love you so much. I'm going to flirt tonight and maybe send some nude pics.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
I mean, same.
Yeah. You know what? You want to see my butt? I'll show you my butt. Hi.
So that being said, Kev, do you have a weird but true fact for us?
I do, and unfortunately, Brandy's a little too inebriated for this to actually go the way I was hoping for. So you guys want the long version of this or the short version of this?
I'm so ready.
No, I want the long version. I like the deets.
Okay.
I like the D.
So I'm sure most of us, including Brandy, now that I've dragged her into this century, has heard Who Are You by The Who.
Yeah, I listened to it today.
So you know that weird, like,
Never heard
quasi...
it till today. Oh, no.
I'm literally 5 years old. What do you want from me?
So you know that weird kind of like weird piano opening to this song? That do 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 do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it fucked me up. I didn't like it.
So there's this project that Pete Townsend undertook because he was tired of the disconnect between being on stage and just playing for the crowd and not really interacting with the crowd. So
Right.
what he did is he started this thing called the Lighthouse Project, where he was going to interview a bunch of fans and talk to them and play music for them, and he was going to track their brainwaves and heartbeat rhythms and put them into a computer. Project ended up not going anywhere because it's the 70s and who gives a shit. Everybody
Is
was
that when
really
they had
hot.
failed projects with LSD and shit, too?
There was a lot of coke being done.
Listen, I don't blame them.
So being Pete Townsend, he's like, well, fuck it, I've already got this stuff. So he put it through a synthesizer, and the heartbeats and brainwaves of the fans that he interviewed is actually the piano that kind of like MIDI keyboard riff that you get at the beginning that goes all the way through the song. That's where that came from.
That's so cool. I did not know that.
That's fucking cool.
That's amazing.
I love
The fans
that.
wrote the song. That's amazing.
Yeah, they wrote
That's
that.
fucking bomb.com. Hi, I love you guys.
You didn't even like that part, so now you're going to like it, damn it.
Me?
Yeah. You're like, I don't like the
Listen.
part, I hate it. And now you're like, so cool, I love
Oh,
it.
you can't see my tit. I'm sorry. I just showed you my tit. You missed it.
I
Hi.
can't show the...
You
the
can't see
Patreon
it
video.
because my camera doesn't reach it because it's out right now and you can't see it.
All right, I guess we need to do a non-offensive dare before we have
Hi.
a slip.
My non-offensive dare is number 3.
I
Ooh,
don't know
she
if I
was
should
quick
let
with that one today.
I don't know.
I
I,
don't
should
think
let her pick anything.
She's like, I want to get to the after show party.
I love you so much. I am so sorry, Sound Maiden. I am trash tonight and I don't feel bad and I'm gonna send nude pics to everyone and I'm a dirty whore.
We did dare number 3, Brandy.
Number 7.
We did number 7.
Number 9.
You know what? I'm just going to let that one slide because we haven't done 9.
Don't you find it? Ha 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 ha! Ha ha!
Kev's picking next time.
She found the
Whatever.
button.
Fuck you all.
I mean,
Fuck
you're
you.
drunk enough where you would fuck us all. It's okay.
Do you want to?
I mean, I would be more than willing to give you a lesbian experience.
I am lonely and sad. Let's go.
Did I tell you about the 5-minute blowjob?
I've heard
We should
stories.
really do this on the after show.
Okay, go. We're gonna talk about this later, Steph.
Okay.
Go. I'm
So
gonna flirt now.
okay, so for this episode, the non-offensive dare is I dare our Patreons to use your driveway as a catwalk.
Okay, I can deal with that.
It's cute. You're gonna model down your.
Can I model? Am I pretty enough to model?
Yes, I used to do.
Cut that out. I'm trash. Never mind. Go continue. Hi. I love you so much.
We still have to do a photo shoot.
I'm gonna take a bath.
Oh my god! All right.
Well, the after show just got a lot more interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the episode right here.
I love you. Bye. I love you. I love you. Steph got me drunk. I love you so much.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Brandy, shut the
I love
fuck
you.
up.
I love you.
You have the entire after show to be drunk. Okay, just
I
shut
love
up for a minute.
you.
Which is a Patreon exclusive. Just shut the hell up.
Oh, we're really recording this? Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Make good decisions.
Bye.
Don't drink as
make
much
good
as Brandy.
decisions. It's more fun when you don't make good decisions.
Okay, I'm just gonna. No, I'm done. Bye.
Hi.